back here. I will be back here. And I will be back with another vengeance.
Yeah, we'll lick our wounds. We'll get over this. We'll be fired up for next year.
Garoppolo has time, stands in, going deep, going for it all, and it's caught for the touchdown! On fourth down, Deebo Samuel for 6. Garoppolo's got all day. He's going to launch it deep down the field, going for it all, and getting it! Emmanuel Sanders, not touched, still on his feet, inside the 10, and he scores! 75-yard bomb from Jimmy Garoppolo to Emmanuel Sanders. Wilson, pressure off the edge, releases it, and it is intercepted by Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw now on the return. As he's still on his feet with blockers in front, Dre Greenlaw down the sideline. Can you believe this?
Looks like football, baby.
Pass is caught. Kittle breaks one tackle. Another. Wow, what a touchdown for George Kittle. Goff throws and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Warner. Fred Warner for the touchdown. Jeff Wilson has come in at running back. Garoppolo's throw is caught by Jeff Wilson. He's going to score a touchdown for the 49ers.
And the pass is going to be picked off by Bosa. Nick Bosa. Can't bring him down till he gets to the 8-yard line. Wow.
Now Evans in the slot. Winston picked off. It is Richard Sherman, who did not have an interception last year, and he returns it all the way for a 49ers touchdown, 32-yard.
Garoppolo fires. It is caught. Still on his feet is Kittle with a big play. And the stiff arm. George Kittle. Flags fly. He's down to the 30. What a run by George Kittle. Taking on everybody.
I'm a puppy cut forever.
Feels great, baby.
Oh, shit. Puppy cunts. It's this time. NFC Championship, bitch-ass motherfuckers. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck Philadelphia. Fuck Rocky. What else?
I did look to see if there were any 49er bars in Philadelphia.
Are there?
I didn't find any.
You know who can fuck themselves with a dildo in their throat? Is the coach of this team. I don't like him at all. He's
a big-time douche.
He fucking...
Yeah,
fuck him.
He'd be fun to beat.
Yeah. Yeah, with a fucking crowbar. I am excited. I don't know any Philadelphia Eagle fans, and I definitely will not be watching the game with any Philadelphia Eagle fans. So I expect my energy and ignorance to be at a peak. I'm going to yell off my balcony because it's going to be daylight during this game. I'm excited. You?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous. Of all the teams left in the playoffs, I would say the Bengals, they're all pretty equal for me.
Yeah.
The only thing that might put the Bengals and the Eagles ahead of the Chiefs is the injury to Mahomes.
Agreed.
But I don't know how that's healing. I don't know what's going on with that currently, so that's the only thing that might slow me down. I mean, Travis Kelce has been a fucking absolute beast in the playoffs. He's about to pass Gronkowski for third, or he's tied with Gronkowski for third all-time receiving yards in the playoffs already. And he's got, if he gets like 50 or 80 yards or something this week, he'll pass Edelman for second place. And he's going to have to play about 100 more years to catch Jerry. He's not even close. Wow. No one's even close to Jerry. But and I saw Travis Kelce somewhere talking about an all-Kelce Super Bowl, which would be wild. But
yeah, unfortunately,
yeah,
not this year, friends. There might be a no Kelce funeral Super Bowl.
He also said that if his mom's like kind of a social media thing,
Whore.
making it to both games, and she's always trying to make it to the guys' games. But he said if it was that she's just going to cheer for offense, she doesn't have to cheer for against any of her sons.
Well, that's nice.
It's pretty wild.
Listen, I am very, very, very excited because the Eagles are a team that so are the Cowboys, but the Eagles are a team that I can really get on the hateful bandwagon. But I am excited. I think what, in my eyes and mind, it's the two best teams in the NFC. After the red and gold run all up and through Philadelphia, they are going to be crowned the NFC champions, and they are going to be. Then the pundits can't say, well, they haven't played anybody, because at this rate they will have beaten everybody. I am excited for it. It is going to be a full court press heavyweight bout. This is going to be This is going to be a battle. It's going to be but I think can we do something? Can we look at the Eagles schedule this year, who they played, how they beat them? Let's see these cucky duckies. Let's see what the fucking Eagles have done. They talk all this shit. Their poopy don't stank. Let's see.
I want the one that shows it easier. Hold on.
What they did.
Bear with me here.
That's all right. I trust
I'm gonna get us
you'll
one
get
that's
us
prettier.
there. You're going to get us there with promptness. All right. They beat the Lions. They
Week
beat
1.
the Vikings. Week 2. They beat the fucking team from Washington. They beat the Jags. Cardinals by 3 points. Cowboys. Steelers. Texans. Lost to the Commanders.
That's divisional.
Right?
Squeaked by
the Colts. Beat
shootout.
Green Bay at home. Beat Tennessee handily. Beat the Giants. Beat the Bears. Lost to the Cowboys. This is when their dude went out. Lost to the Cowboys. Lost to the Saints. Beat the Giants. All right. Nothing outstanding.
And then blew out the Giants.
Right. Nothing outstandingly.
So best team they played: Dallas, Minnesota.
I mean, they definitely played some playoff teams, but they
Who
also
though?
What?
Dallas and Minnesota.
And the
And
Jags.
the Giants.
The Jags.
Yeah, not when they were.
No.
When they played, it was early.
Well,
before
I
they
didn't
really
mean
turned
they
it
were-
around.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't mean that they,
Almost the Lions. There's not really any top tier teams.
Minnesota.
except the
but that was
Cowboys.
so long ago.
Yeah.
I'm not phenomenally thrilled by this. I think that the same way that this is going to be a test for the 49ers, this is going to be a test for the Eagles. And I think that this defense, can I say something fucked up here?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, you do normally.
I think we would have a harder time beating them at home. I think the hostile environment
Might feel some.
is going to kind of fuel.
Joe Staley was talking about last time that he played in Philly, they had to keep their helmets on because of the snowballs.
I heard that, yeah.
That's wild.
But I also, I'm going to continue being the positive human that I'm trying to mold myself into. And the key to victory is to aggression, both sides of the ball. Aggression. I told you about running the ball last week. And as much and as important as that is this week, you also need to take shots. Be aggressive. Both sides of the ball. Take shots. 15-0. Sorry, Pepsi makes me gassy. 15-0 when you win or tie the turnover battle. This team. So you got to take chances on both sides of the ball. Make it happen. Stay aggressive. Because here's the deal. You're going into a hostile environment. And the key to victory is taking those cousin fucking, let's be for real here, Philadelphia, that area of the country, that's like Midwest on the East Coast. They fuck their cousins over down there in Philadelphia. Especially the white people. They're weird. And they have weird accents. I don't like them. That Bam Margera accent. You can't let them get rowdy. You got to take them out of the game early. You got to take the crowd out of the game early and keep your fucking foot on the throttle. 31-17. Book it. Book it. Book it, Dano. What you got? They're good on
Looking
defense.
up some stuff.
Yeah.
31-17.
Yeah.
They're best in the league against the pass.
Mm-hmm.
They are, and we are somewhere down there. Where are we? They're best in the league against the pass, and we're... Tell me if you see us.
Wow. We're all...
I'm just going yards, just pure yards.
Okay.
Not as good.
Not as good, no.
And rush, against the rush, it's like opposite. We're best in the league.
Oh, I thought they were really good there.
And they're a little ways down here.
Okay.
Again, going just straight up yards.
Yep.
I don't know. If I go, what do I want to go? Total scoring? Let's see what scoring has for us.
This is defense, yes?
Oh, yeah, we don't care about that. I thought it would be like scoring against. Interceptions.
We're leading the league there.
Steelers are tied with us.
Oh, they're not far behind.
Yeah, 17. What do I want to look up? Offense to get the scoring?
I don't know how you
Total touchdowns. Why didn't that go in order? It's like upside down. They're up there. They got 59 total touchdowns. We got 52.
Do you know what is a little intimidating? Is their defensive line, 70 sacks. And they have 4 guys in double-digit sacks. That's pretty crazy.
I go here. Will that be here? Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, cool. There's nothing. Thanks, NFL.
You get nothing.
Thanks for fucking nothing, you fucking dickbags. All right. Well, I will say the key to victory is getting Brock Purdy outside of the pocket so he can throw some balls down the field a little bit. That was working for us a little bit. And I think sticking to the run earlier, like we did against Dallas, even when it's not working, just keep pounding it until it does give.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
The O-line is going to have to start better than they started the last couple weeks. The O-line is going to have to come out fighting immediately here so that we have a chance.
Agree. It's got to be a quick start.
I know the big meme or the big video going around was McGlinchey getting tossed by Micah Parsons, but other than that, McGlinchey had a really good game, especially in the second half in the run. The whole offensive line did in the second half. And just ride the hot hand. If George is hot, get it to George. If Debo's hot, get it to Debo. I don't think this was Debo's best game. I don't know if it's the way the Cowboys were ready for him or if it was just something different. I'd like to see a little more Debo. I am going to give a final score of, I think this one's going to be a shootout.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a high one. I'm going to go 35-27.
35-27, he says. Okay.
I also wouldn't be surprised if it's 6-3. So I think these two teams are very evenly matched in different ways.
That was a crazy thing, 6-3. Seeing that like that, that was something else.
What's the BBC taking?
The BBC, 33-28.
I didn't see that when I picked my score. I swear to God,
you fucking guys.
I did not see that when I picked my fucking score. In fact, you did. That's the irony.
I didn't consider it.
Well, let's get to the best part that everybody's here for.
What's that?
Emails.
All right.
You want to do this first?
Yeah.
Do the parts?
Yeah, we'll do the little particulars here. Listen, fuckers, support the people who keep the lights on here. Lucky, go to the Instagram, go to lucky_rose_tattoo, and check out the best tattooer in the world.
Slow down.
Middlebury, Connecticut. Really nice place. They don't transmit disease here. They make really clean pictures on your body.
Oh, we got some new emails since I looked earlier.
Yes, sir. LuckyRoseTattoo.bigcartel.com. However it is that you listen to this here podcast, see now, hair, hey, would you go there and leave a review, you fucking cunt. We do this for you. All I ask for are tickets to the NFC Championship game once in 10 seasons and some reviews. I mean, come on, cucks. Or fuck it, if you don't want to leave a review, at least email us and tell us how much you love us. GoBuddhaPodcast@gmail.com. If you want to be shitty and not give me the NFC Championship tickets, then go to patreon.com/GoldBloodedPodcast. Send some money over there. It'd be real nice. You know how I mean? Maybe if you send enough, I get the tickets. Hey. Instagram, GoldBloodedPodcast.com. You could also reach me there to get me the Instagram, to get me the NFC Championship tickets. I'd appreciate that. We're going to read some emails now. Bob, anything else you want to say?
No, let's get
about
emailing.
the Eagles game at all?
Fuck the Eagles.
Could you go to S14 Devlin there?
Great city, but otherwise,
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
without gyms, what are we doing there? Nothing.
All right. Nothing.
Bang, bang. All right. Our friend Sean there, who we spoke to last week, he emailed in again here. And I've got it to play on my phone. It's going to work.
Ooh.
First shot. You ready,
Ooh.
kids? Going to press play. Bam.
Ooh.
Gold-blooded podcast. It's Sean calling. Fellas, I'm pumped. I'm amped up. We just knocked the Cowboys, them boys, out of the playoffs for the second straight year in a row. Now we're going to roll cross country down 95, go to the lake. Let's go see all them scumbags in Philly. And we about to break all their hearts, take them out, stomp on them. I hope some guy eats a big old horse poop out of depression this time after the Niners lump up them Eagles. But let's talk about this week first, right? Let's talk beast of the week. Offense. Who can we give it to? George Kittle, big day. How about that catch? Off the hands, off the face. Max catches the ball, avoids a tackle. Man, George was a stud all day long. But no, offensive beast of the week, it's Robbie Gould. I mean, he scored most of the points. Every one of his field goals was a thing of beauty. I just love having that dude on our side. Defensive beast of the week, maybe Jimmy Ward, maybe Fred Warner, right? Not even Fred.
One thing I will say about Robbie Gould at home, every time he kicks it, it makes a wild turn, but it's down the fucking middle
He
when it goes
knows how
through.
to kick in that
He
field.
is fucking...
How many-
that's home field advantage right there.
How many field goals do you think he's kicked in that fucking
And
stadium?
it like starts to curve. It's like looks like it's gonna make
like
a
a
weird
knuckleball
and
almost,
it's like a loop and then right down the fucking middle.
It's like a, you know what it's like? Like a bowling ball when it breaks. You know what?
Yeah.
Very crazy. Agree with, giving him the nod there.
Because that was really Jimmy Ward. But Fred Warner covering C.D. Lamb down the middle like that, looking like a cornerback. Fred's a stud, folks. He's a stud. But now it's not even Fred. It's Robbie Gould. Robbie Gould gets all the beasts of the week. Why does he get it? For that tackle on special teams. I know special teams ain't technically defense, but that's a tackle, and that's defense to me. And that was one of like 2 or 3 kickoffs that looked like they were going to the house. We got to clean that up for next week. But Robbie Gould saved that touchdown right there. We only won by a touchdown. They score that, maybe it's a whole different ball game. Robbie Gould, all the beasts of the week, all the credit. Love that dude. Now let's talk about Philly next week. Let me tell you, I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm surrounded by Eagles fans night and day, every day. Some of my best friends, my buddies, my cousins, so many Eagles fans. And in my lifetime, we've never had a big Niners-Eagles playoff game. I've Cowboy ones, Seahawks ones, Rams ones, Giants ones. Never an Eagles one. This is everything to me. This is the biggest game I'm ever going to watch in my life, right? And I'm going to be honest. I'm a little scared, right? If you say you're not scared of this game, I think you're full of crap. But then, if you ask an Eagles fan if he's scared and he says no, I think he's full of crap too. We got 2 teams playing at their peak, right? The Eagles been great all year. We've won 12 in a row. The 2 best rosters hands down left in the playoffs. There's absolutely no telling what's going to happen in this game. I think it's going to come down to coaching and who's got the better coach. Bang, bang, Niner gang, baby. Let's go Niners. All right, I got one last thing to say, and that's Dalton Schultz is an idiot. Let's go Niners. Season of destiny. Let's make this thing happen. I'm out, fellas.
Peace. Who's?
Dalton Schultz, the tight end from the Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
I do have to give. I don't like crediting other teams' fan bases
Okay.
or other teams anything,
Sure.
but I don't know if you know about this.
Okay.
You ever been to the sports complex where the Philadelphia Eagles field is?
No. Maybe.
Well, let me show you a little something. It's kind of genius. I'm
Okay.
sure there's times it sucks too. So they have all of their stuff in one spot.
Right. Like Eagles, Phillies.
The baseball stadium, the football stadium, the arena where the basketball, I believe, and hockey team plays.
Right.
Then there's like an Xfinity. There's a whole bunch of shit there.
Yeah.
And they kind of share a parking lot, whatever. So the parking lot is set to open. I think the NFL rule is 4 hours before kickoff.
Right. Yeah.
What the Philadelphia Eagles fans
Yes.
did
I know what they did.
is buy tickets
To a
to the
lacrosse game. Yeah.
game.
So they can get in and tailgate.
So they can
for fucking-
tailgate
yeah.
for 12 hours before the playoff game.
That's just what we
That's
need.
kind of ballsy.
That's awesome.
That's kind of fucking
That's
cool.
really good. Yeah.
I can't even hate on that. Like imagine the ticket sales for the lacrosse team. They're like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Why are we all of a sudden selling
Yeah.
on the day of the Eagles playoff?
Holy shit, we sold out. Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. And also, the Philadelphia Tattoo Convention was last week. So that city must have been a real shit show.
God, we know what we've seen there. Jesus.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting as well as impressive. I'm
It
impressed.
was a good
well
idea.
done.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Touche. All right, we got an email from Paul Green here. He says go to 722. So he sent a video here.
I got you. I screenshotted it at 7:22.
It's the big rock cock sign.
Yeah.
He also spotted on the Fox Sports post-game show.
I don't know if maybe he didn't hear us discuss it last week.
Yeah. Or just showing another place it was
Yeah.
shown. Yeah, it was all over the place. All right, Aaron Aronson says dream season continues. Well, shit. Was anyone else nervous during the game? Even after Dak threw 2 interceptions, the game was still close, and we had 1 turnover, which kept it closer. I was having flashbacks of when Kyle Williams muffed that punt in the Giants championship game and fucked our Super Bowl chances. Good thing for us, we played turnover-free for the rest of the game and secured the victory. I think Dallas might be the best defense we've played against all year. Offensive beast of the week, Kittle. Defensive beast of the week, Steady fucking Freddy.
Right on my page.
Score prediction, 49ers, 24. Eagles, 21. Keys to victory. On offense, run the ball successfully and keep Philly's offense off the field. Score touchdowns instead of field goals and don't turn the ball over. On defense, rush Hurts, but don't over-pursue. Don't let Hurts scramble out of the pocket for easy runs. Force turnovers. If we play to our potential on both sides of the ball, we will win this game. All around, we are the better team. Let's go out there and get this win on Sunday and take this season of destiny to Arizona. It's puppy cunts for life, and I'm out really.
I feel like going to play football after that speech.
That was good.
Like your inflection and his words were perfectly put together.
Very
When you started the one line that starts "if we play to our potential,"
Yeah.
and then ends with "let's go take this
Yeah.
to the season." I'm in. Like I want to go smash through
Run
a
through
wall,
a wall.
Hearing you repeat Aronson's words.
That's right. Wow. I have a feeling.
Can we get that to Fred for the fucking warm up speech?
I have a feeling next week we're gonna get the real warm up speech. All right. Cole M says, "Fuck the birds."
I pray for a win so bad just because those 2 weeks in between are so much fun. Being the fan, knowing your team's in the Super Bowl, you get a week off to catch your breath before the Super Bowl.
It's
like this is. I'm so stressed right now because it's a short week.
Right, yeah.
Fucking Sunday's coming fast. It could be the end of the season. It could be a Super Bowl. But the 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl are so much more
Then there's
fun.
that joke of a Pro Bowl in between, and then I'm gonna find out I win $80 in between with the Nick Bosa deal.
They changed all the Super Bowl or the Pro Bowl thing. There's no game. It's flag football now.
Really
Yeah. The Mannings are the coaches, skills challenges, and a flag football game.
cool. All right, let's listen to Cole M. I'd rather listen to Cole M, quite frankly.
Fuck the birds, is what he says.
That's right. I concur. Fuck all the birds.
Every bird.
Have you seen any of the stuff that birds are a government conspiracy?
Hello, gold-blooded. It's Cole again from Canada. Just checking in again with another playoff victory here for the boys in red. How did the Cowboys manage to fuck up in a more spectacular fashion than last year? I swear to God, that fucking organization does not know how to win playoff games. They're just incapable, clearly. The Zeke snap, pancake, like, dude, what the fuck? Wouldn't it just be funny if they, like, imploded as a team after this? Like, Jerry Jones just comes down and just starts firing everybody. Like, oh my God, I would love that so much. A little bit more serious note, I guess. That was a pretty tough game and fucking pulled through. I mean, on to the fucking next. Philly, we're coming for you. We are not the Giants. We are not going to get rolled over. Do you know why? It's the season of goddamn destiny. Fuck the birds. 31-21. Niners. Peace out, faithful.
All right, my guy. I appreciate you. I love the international. So do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Gabriel Sanchez checking in. He says, "Dem boys got what was coming to them." Well, it wasn't quite as spectacular as last year, but the Cowboys did their thing again. The 49ers played a classic grinding game without too many mistakes on either side of the ball. It's on to Philly. I actually haven't watched them at all this year, but if the D-line is anything like what was last time they played the Niners, this is going to be a real game. 30, a greased light pole Niners. All right. That one. All right. Jonathan Davis. I wonder if this is the Jonathan Davis of corn. Team of Destiny. Shout out to all the gold-blooded puppy cunts. I've been listening since 2013. But wow. This is my first time writing an email. I love the unique flavor of this podcast brings. Although I must admit, it was a little more exciting when Joey I was high on whatever the fuck every episode. The current vibe is probably better for Joey's health. Possibly. I agree with you guys that this is a season of destiny. I think you might have struck the right balance this year with not having Joe promise to do something disgusting like drink baby's piss or slob on knobs. Fuck all the superstitious stuff. We're going to march into that shitbox they call a stadium in Philly and whip that ass. Those horse shit eating, greased pole climbing, Liberty Bell cracking wastes of space haven't felt this bad since they threw batteries at Santa Claus during the halftime show. They're worse than Seahawks fans, and that says a lot. Anyway, Niners are destined to beat them by at least 10, and then beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl just like they've done twice before. Joe Montana's first Super Bowl win was against the Bengals, and Brock Purdy's will be as well. Brock has the pocket poise and the footwork that reminds me of Joe all day long. Let's fucking go. We miss you, Madison. Gold-blooded for life. John Davis. Fucking A. All right. Wrap this up with my guy, Brecken. SOD. Brecken Welton. Hello, puppy cunts, dog lovers, golden shower enthusiasts, and brown panty-owning daddies. I don't imagine I have much to say that hasn't already been said about our glorious football team, other than beating the Cowboys and Packers every year in the playoff makes my pickle tickle. A couple of weeks ago, Rob told the story about his father's love life. I requested more. He said I needed to come with something of my own, so here's some comedic relief at the end of the pod. Joe is aware of my living situation, but for the last 2+ years, I've been living with my girlfriend in her... He hit this out of the park, huh? But for the last 2+ years, I've been living with my girlfriend in her 21-foot travel trailer on property with our 3 dogs. Needless to say, there isn't a lot of room to shit, eat, or sleep, and specifically shit. A long time ago, in our franchise's dark days, Joe shared a story about how he wouldn't allow his wife to poo-poo inside the house while he was present. If I remember correctly. Oh, A McDonald's around the corner was a designated boo-boo location. While I was living under similar bowel movement restrictions, I'm not allowed to shit inside the trailer if any living life form is present or will be present within the next hour or so. Mornings are the worst because the combination of coffee and breakfast burritos usually have me feeling the urge to empty the brown torpedo tube at high speed. But I've become proficient at holding it until no one's around. I need to run an errand or I leave the compound. So to Daddy's baby, I understand your pain. If that doesn't earn me another boomer love life story, I've got an even better one next time about my degenerate brother next week after we win the NFC Championship and continue on the season of destiny. Brecken. Well, Bob, he put you to task there.
Well, I don't have any more love life stories because the female interest has not been present again. But I will say this. My father's main mode of transportation, besides walking, is a scooter.
Okay.
It's a Honda Ruckus. Do you know what that is? You know what that looks like?
I'm going to Google it.
I wish... Oh, can I get you a picture of the real one? Where would I have that? Oh, I'll show you where.
Oh.
So, it gets better. So the Honda Ruckus that is my father's...
Oh, okay.
...was stolen.
Oh, my.
Here's a photo of it.
Okay. The head on the front. Fucking unbelievable. Fucking tell the people, Bob. Tell them what that is. What is that?
So...
Holy fuck. Oh, all right. Stop. So I've never seen a Honda Ruckus in my life. What year Honda Ruckus?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
He's got two. He's got an older one. This is the newer one.
Okay.
So do you know that that's like a whole thing, like hooking them up?
Well, when I Googled it, they were only like chopper versions of it. So
yeah,
that
was like a big thing.
Yeah, this short body version is new to my new quest here.
Yeah, that was like a big thing. Was like customizing them, making them crazy,
right?
Like all souped out and shit. But his is the stock Honda Ruckus.
Stock Honda Ruckus.
Except he
he's done modifications.
Yeah, he's fashioned it with a lot of Red Sox memorabilia. There's a Red Sox license plate on the front, you may notice.
Yeah.
There's also a giant Red Sox B on the side.
Yes.
There's some sort of carrying case. It has hand protectors for the wind to keep you a little warmer.
Right.
It also has a tail.
It has a fur tail. It's a black tail in the rear, but then it's
like a blonde horse head
with a hat. It's wearing a hat.
Yep.
The horse is wearing a hat.
Yep. The scooter is so eloquently named Nelly.
So someone stole this fucking
Someone
thing?
stole it from behind my father's apartment.
Does he not lock it up?
Apparently not.
Poor Nelly.
So where my father lives is...
Where's he live?
Is New Milford.
Oh, where?
Like downtown, kind of.
Okay. Like near your old place and then train tracks?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Walking distance. And behind his house connects to behind other businesses. Like there's a way to get around without really being seen.
Yeah.
So the movie theater's right there. They had video of the person pushing it away at 3 a.m.
Oh.
I don't know how far they got with it that night. But we started getting... My sister made a Facebook post. My father's very well known in town.
Right.
For riding his scooter.
All year
for
round.
Always wearing neon colors. Okay. But he's also, ever since he got sick, and I'll say he's a little off.
Okay.
He's a little slow.
Yeah.
But ever since then, he's the nicest person on earth.
Right.
He volunteers at the soup kitchen every day.
Yeah.
He shovels snow for older people.
Do we need to get him a new Ruckus?
He would do anything for anyone.
Okay.
So as soon as the post was made, it started gaining traction.
Oh. Okay.
It's been shared. It was shared over 200 times.
Okay.
So right away, the heat was on. We started getting tips pretty quickly. The beauty of it is that while my father is the nicest person on earth,
right,
people I'm close to are not the nicest people
Right.
on earth.
Yes.
And when story broke that my father's scooter was missing,
Yeah.
I don't know if people have any idea the risk they were at.
Right. I was going to say, I was surprised I haven't gotten a call off script for this.
Yeah, we tried to keep a lot of things quiet in case it came to,
Right.
in case I got a name.
Yeah, I figured we would have saw each other face to face on that one. Yeah.
So, we started getting tips. We heard it was at a certain location. My uncle went to look, didn't see it. I had a feeling he didn't look well enough. I drove out there at like midnight one night, looking around. It was too dark. I couldn't really see well. The next morning, it was found in that location, dumped in the woods. Couple wires cut. Nothing major. It's been repaired. It's been received and repaired.
Okay.
And we are still looking to see if we can get any leads.
Well, if my service,
But it is back in our possession. It has been repaired, and he's back to scooting around.
if my services are rendered or need to be rendered, just let me know. Do we?
So, he's riding the older one now for the winter.
Okay.
The new one's been put away.
Yes.
B, I found out today that stock, they have a lock on the handlebars.
Okay.
So if you park a scooter,
Yes.
most scooters have this actually, turns
Right.
out. You turn the handlebar all the way to the left.
Okay.
You turn the key backwards past where you take it out,
Yeah.
and it locks the handlebars to the left. So if you were to push it, it only goes in a circle. You'd have to like drag it or carry it.
Yeah.
So I text my sister and go, hey, I just found out this thing has a steering lock on it. She goes, yeah, he's been using it now. So he just wasn't using it before.
I mean, should we look into like a high tech lock for him? Like
No, he's got an alarm on it now.
Okay.
An alarm has been installed, which also makes me giggle because he lives at the total front upstairs of the building.
Okay.
So if somebody were to fuck with it and the alarm were to go off, it's going to wake up every person in the building before him.
Over a scooter. Have you ever? I can't even find one, but I mean, I don't know. Does he rent or own?
Rent.
Okay. Have you ever seen like you screw it to the side of a house and it's like a hard plastic shell that comes down and over and locks on the ground for like your motorcycles?
Yeah, so it's been retrieved. Now he lives upstairs from a bar. 3 a.m. is a good time for a drunk looking for a way home.
Yeah.
The wires were cut. I don't know if somebody stole it thinking they were going to
How
hot
far from
wire
his house
it.
was it?
Mile and a half.
So they could have pushed it a mile too far.
It's a pretty rough push.
Yeah.
Now the kid today that was telling me that it's one of the easier things to steal.
Yeah.
Because the wires from the ignition, if you get a certain clamp, you can clamp them and hot wire it that way and then kickstart it.
Yeah.
So he made it sound like it might have been a thing. The wires were cut when we found it. I mean, I don't know. I have a couple theories. Nothing has come through yet.
All right. Well, if I could be probably an Eagles fan, most likely. Well,
definitely a Yankee fan.
What I'd like to do is if you could send me that picture of the scooter, I will get it to Brecken because I know it would brighten his day. All right, Bob. Anything else here?
No, that's all I got.
All right. Well, listen. The game is at 3:00 Eastern time. That's noon for you boys out west. I guess girls. Sarah DeJulio, the only woman that ever listened. We know the task at hand. Season of Destiny is. We are on schedule. We are on track. We are 3 weeks out from the ultimate goal, but we are days away from the test. The fucking test. The NFC Championship test. Get it, Poppy. Fuck this.